Welcome to my channel, Heart of Light. My name is Veronica, and today I'll be talking about what is a spiritual awakening. You might have heard of a spiritual awakening before, or you might not have, but I do believe that a lot of people are starting to wake up to what our soul is here on this earth for. So there's, different ways to describe this awakening through different stages and stuff like that. And I'll go through some stages that I found on the internet. But I also will share a little bit about my spiritual awakening, which I've been on for about 2 years now. I have learned so much. A lot of the times when a spiritual awakening happens, it's because there's a very major life event that happens, something traumatic, you almost die or something like that. So for me, I had multiple warnings to wake up throughout my life when I was being very destructive. And then about 2 years ago, I finally woke up and seen that my actions and me being so angry and sad at the world were really just it wasn't working out. I needed to make a change. So that was my rock bottom, and I started to awaken. So that's just a little bit about my experience, and I'll go through some stages that you might feel familiar with, but Stage 1 could be that you're unconscious. So that means you're going through life, just going to work, watching Netflix, going home, being in a very reactive state. So somebody makes you mad, you're very reactive towards it. You almost play these emotions over and over in your head, and you feel them again. They make you mad. You're very self-destructive. You almost feel like life is happening to them and not for them. So that means that you have no control over the events that are happening in your life. Stage 2 could be ego death, so separation. So total loss of who you thought you were. Any ideas you had before don't resonate anymore. So the story you're telling yourself is not you. So like I was talking about my spiritual awakening a little bit, Stage 1, I was definitely in that unconscious mode. I was so angry at everybody. I didn't want to be around people because I was so reactive and so emotional. I felt like people were always trying to hurt me. And then of course the ego death separation is when you start to see that the story and our mind is making up a lot of things. It's trying to protect us, but during this ego death Stage 2, you start to realize that it's not really benefiting you, and you're just kind of living this story that you're telling yourself. So that's a separation when you start to see that your mind is not you. So Stage 3 could be the search. So you start reading a bunch of spiritual books, you start to watch a bunch of spiritual videos, and you feel light, you feel connected, definitely feel like your life has meaning or your life has purpose. This is a beautiful, beautiful stage. Stage 4 would be emergence of your authentic self. So when you live your life like you're supposed to live, almost like that kid stage. The kid is who we actually are. And then of course like circumstances and life events happen, and it kind of changes our perspective about things, and we want to hide who we are. So this Stage 4 is just really shining and being who you really are supposed to be. And you can't fake relationships, you can't fake a job. I personally have gone through this recently. About a couple months ago, I decided to leave my 9 to 5. I tried to stay there. It didn't feel right. And I had to leave, and I had to follow my true purpose, which is hopefully waking up a bunch of people to go on this spiritual journey also, because it's life-changing. So you're getting rid of old energies, getting new energies during this stage. Sometimes you could have physical symptoms because this energy is so strong in your body. It's literally changing your DNA. So it is very crazy. I even got sick a couple times because I just could feel so much kind of old stuff that I've been holding on to. Our body holds on to so many experiences, even from this life and other lives. So something maybe you want to look into too. And then stage 5 can be living a life of alignment. So that, of course, is the goal. I think that should be the goal for everybody. You're living connected to your mind, body, soul. You start living in unconditional love for yourself and others. So, of course, you've probably heard it 10 times, but to love others, you must love yourself. And that is so true, because you are, most of the time we're just treating other people how we see ourselves. So that takes a lot of honesty right there. So realizing we're all connected, realizing we're all one, one with the earth, one, we literally are all one, from one creator. So just living out this life. And I've felt this too, where I'm just like, this whole earth needs to evolve, and I want to be a part of that. I want to be that voice that can help people go through this spiritual awakening also, and just start to see that we're all a team in this. We're all, contributing to the evolution of this earth. So I think that's so beautiful, and I hope you do too. And I wish you all the best in your journey, and I hope you awaken. It is time for us to all awaken to our true meaning, our true purpose. And I love you all, and let the light be with you, and let your heart always speak first. Thank you.